Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Tasnian Chumjeba. Today we'll be talking about cloud computing. As here I have put it some of the slides here. Introduction to cloud computing. In here I have divided the cloud computing parts into 10 parts. Firstly, the understanding of cloud computing, the advantage and limitation of cloud computing, the future tense in cloud computing, cloud platform switching and configuration, data collection and internet collection, routing configuration in cloud platforms, storage type and servers storage connection, virtual platforms and server installation, server network configuration, and lastly, cloud data security. As in the first part, we're going to discuss about understanding cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Well, cloud computing is simply computing delivered version over the internet servers. Storage, database, network, software on demand. You can rent what you need scale up, down, and pay for what you use. Think of it like electricity. You don't build a power plant. You plug in pay-per usage major models such as like IaaS, infrastructure, PaaS, platform, SaaS software. Electricity and global reaches are the big wins of public cloud. Public cloud of the part is the first part. Well, in here, public cloud means using a provider shared infrastructure. It's the quickest way to get global capacity with hundreds of ready-made services. You focus less on hardware and more on apps. Common use cases, web apps, analysis, AI content delivery, trade-off, less control over. Underlining hardware and stricter shared responsibility boundaries. Private cloud, which is the used by one organization on hosted premises on third party infrastructure is not shared by other by offering great control. It is the used by only one organization and can be controlled by the one who have provided, but the structure is not shared. Thirdly, the hybrid cloud combines public and private cloud, allowing data workloads to move or burst as needed. Combining these two environments ideally with constant tooling so overload or workloads and data can be moved or burst as needed, which is the common surface. Patterns keep sensitive data on prem, use public cloud for scale or analysis. The challenge is integration. Identity, network security, policies, monitoring must work across both. As it also kind of challenging for the security part. Thirdly, we've came the part of advantages. Advantages of cloud computing. Cost savings. No need for large upfront investments. Scalability. Instantly add more servers during high demand. Accessibility. Work from anywhere with internet access. Disaster recovery. Built-in backup and recovery system. Collaboration. Teams can work together in real life. Innovation, easy access to AI, machine learning, and big data tools. As here, there are the four parts I have divided. Then, thirdly, or fourth, must be triggered, which is the limitation part of cloud computing. Security concerns. Security concerns is a very sensitive data stored remotely, which can be triggered by hackers. Downtime. If internet goes down, the access can be lost. Third, complications issues. Some industries has strict regulation, vendor lock-in, moving from one provider to another can be costly. Hidden cost, mismanaged cloud resource can lead to higher bills. Then, the part of future tense in cloud computing. Future of cloud computing is evolving rapidly because edge of computing bringing processing closer to devices, reducing delay. All this part is provided. Secondly, AI in the cloud. Providers integrating artificial intelligence for automation, multi-cloud strategies using multiple providers for flexibility, quantum computing in cloud. Powerful but still experimental. Then, the cloud platform switching and configuration. Switching to cloud platform configuration means moving workload from one provider, AWS, Azure, GCP, etc., to another and adapting the setup match the new environment while all the cloud provides similar service, compute, storage, network, database, and security. Their configuration differs, such as AWS S3 versus Azure Blob Storage. This process is usually involves with the system or recognification servers or containers, adjusting networking rules, VPCs, load balancers, firewalls, migrating storage database and permissions, recreating IAM roles, and security policies, updating, monitoring, and logging tools. As there is also recreate the security system. As we've come to the seventh part, which is storage type and server connection. Internet collection, this is referred the gathering information from internet itself, such as website, social media platform, public forums, such or search engines, and online database. As you can hear, there are the types and the server connections, which has been cloud storage type, SAN storage, take library, and server storage mapping. Examples like collecting tweets from TweetX, downloading products, listening commerce site, monitoring news feed, used market research analysis as intelligence. Then we've come to the part of data collections, where data collection is broader process and gathering any kind of information from various resources, not just internet. The sources include surveys, interviews, sensors, IoT device, transaction, and logs. Mobile apps as surveys can be integrated. Used business analysis. For each customer, similar to private data inside the cloud, routing tables define the exact path for traffic between subway and gateways. By the process, project or the object storage in here that has been configured tape library. the storage and classification part we have came to here. Object storage and the types as for unstructured data like videos, backup, block storage, for structured database and data. File storage for traditional file system, and the parts where are the SAN, which is the most important part. Well, in here, the storage device SAN is very important for large enterprises needing the reliable and fast access for data. Tape library. Even with modern storage, managing or magnet tapes are still used for archiving. A tape library is a rebooting system, and for the SSD disk, which can be very and cost effective. Connective or connection servers with storage must be made to storage so application can be seamlessly access and manage data. This process includes configuration storage volumes, attacking blocks, project or object the file storage servers. Depending on workload, needs assigning permission, setting access control so only authorized end users application can read write data, ensuring redundancy using replication or backup across zones resilience to protect against failure and data loss. Proper mapping ensures high availability, secure, and constant the performance for applications that rely on continuous data access. Then, the part of virtual platforms and server installation. Well, virtual platform and server installation is the foundation of cloud computing. A single physical server can run multiple virtual machines, step in creating system, allocate CPU, RAM, and storage, connecting the virtual network, install necessary software. This flexibility allows organizations to launch new servers in minutes instead of days. Then the server network configuration. It is the network ensures servers communicate. Surely configuration involves assigning IP address, giving each server a unique identifier to send, receive traffic, sending DNS for name resolution, translating domain names into IP address so application and user can find resources easily, defining firewalls and rules, controlling which traffic is allowed to or in out to protect against authorized access. Connecting the servers to the internet and private network, enabling both internal connectivity for users, secure internal communication between resources. Then the last part, very important, which is cloud data. Cloud data security is the most part. Security is a top challenge in cloud environment as sensitive data and applications are exposed to various threats. Key measures include encryption, protecting data both as in storage and in transit during transition to protect or prevent authorized action. Access control, restricting the system to entry or only approved users or application can log in and perform actions. Identity management, enforcing the strong authorization method like multi-factor authorization to verify user identification. Secondly, the monitoring part using continuous logging, instruction detection, and anomaly tracking to quickly spot and respond to suspicious activity. Together, this measure help and ensure data confidently, integrally, and availability, reducing the risk of breakage or downtime. This security is a top challenge. Measures include encyclification, both at rest in transit, access control, ensuring only authorized users can log in, identity management using multi-factor authorization, monitoring continuous threat detection, farewell and DMZ zones, which is the most risky parts in this cloud format. Farewell and internet security. A farewell filters network traffic. It ensures harmful traffic is blocked, while legitimate communication continues in cloud, and farewell can be software based applied at scale. DMZ zone configuration. A DMZ is demilitarized zone is a special network area between public and private networks. Public service like website or email servers are placed in DMZ. Internal network remained hidden and protected. This setup reduced the chances of attackers reaching sensitive system. With the closing part, we can be assured the cloud system and cloud computing summarization. We defined cloud computing and its type, such as public, private, and hybrid. We explored its part, limitation, the future trends. We also looked into configuration, storage, network, and security. Cloud computing is no longer an option. It is the backbone of modern IT, from individual storing photos of or to global corporation running mission critical system. The cloud enables flexibility and scalability and innovation. Thank you for all. Today's is the last part. This was the all about cloud computing. Make sure if you have any question, comment down below. Thank you everyone.